Scott works the Zac Brown concert this weekend. Last weekend? When did you work it?
Last weekend.
Okay.
Hey, guess what? I have another item to get me for Christmas.
Yay!
The Sony DMP-Z1.
It's a music player, and it's a lot of money. Plato gives us our genuine positivity message.
I think you mean Plato. You know, Socrates student?
Sure, go with that. Next, you'll be telling me godlike creatures that personify dreams will be the next DC comic universe.
Actually, the Sandman series from 30 years ago is going to do just that.
Sure will. God, why don't you tell me some more wives' tales?
Like what? Like masturbation will make you go blind and have hairy palms?
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott, and this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. And the biggest thing that we've noticed is going on in the world today is Scott has finally recovered from last weekend's Zac Brown contest. Zac Brown.
I have not recovered.
I
am so sore.
Is Zac Brown the modern day, God, who are they? Zac Brown is a modern day somebody.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I thought they were fairly unique.
Well, they're I put modern May. Zac Brown is a modern country, but who is he like? Or who are they like?
I'm not sure. I mean, from what I could hear out in the parking lot, they were even doing Beatles covers.
Right, but it's are they like the Grateful Dead? No.
The Grateful Dead is the Dead and Company.
Right, but I'm just saying, who? I thought there was somebody that that was like them. Bands released 6 studio albums, 2 live albums, 1 greatest hit albums, and 2 extended plays. But I thought they were like somebody that used to tour, and then this crowd like became like them. If you like this music that they don't tour anymore, you like Zac Brown music.
Like
Jimmy Buffett? Jimmy Buffett?
No, he's still touring.
I know, but was it Jimmy Buffett fans that like Zac Brown?
I suppose it's possible.
I mean, their debut single, "Chicken Fried," chicken fried. That's a good song. That was that was 2003, so they're a fairly new.
Yeah, considering how big they are, 10 years.
Well, I don't know how you do math, but this is 18 and 3 is 15 years.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So tell me a little bit about the weekend. It was shows. What nights were they?
It was a double concert, Saturday and Sunday night. And Saturday,
what does that mean, a double concert? You mean they only played half the concert on one night and then you had to go back to see the second half?
That is correct.
Seriously, they played different stuff both night.
Well, yes and no. They play certain songs both nights. Hold
on. Was it one band playing 2 nights? Like some bands do 3 nights. It wasn't a double concert. It wasn't like the concert. Okay, here's our first concert, and come back tomorrow night. We'll do the second half of the concert.
Right. No, it wasn't quite to that extent.
Okay, so it was 2 concerts. It was the same concert twice.
Mostly. Obviously, there's a few different songs that they intermingle and make it different for the people who came both nights.
Why? People came both nights?
Oh, yes. At least a quarter of our bus on Sunday were there on Saturday.
Really?
Oh,
That's weird.
Not really. It's if it was a Friday, Saturday, it would have been a much higher number. When we do the Friday, Saturday concerts like for Fish, Dave, or the Dead and Company, if it's Friday, Saturday, it's almost all the same people. The percentage is 80%.
Wow. Okay. Yep. That just seems weird to me.
To me, too, because I go to a concert. I've only been to 4 concerts, so.
I've been to more than that, but yeah.
Duh.
I love bands. I love music. Jimmy Romero from the Hellenbacks asked me the other day, he goes, "Hey, what kind of music do you like?" And I said, "You don't want to look at my tape case." And he laughs. He goes, "Ha, you said tape case." I'm like, well, okay, back when I had a case with tapes in it, you remember I used to carry around that, 120 case that I had.
Yep. I had the same thing. I had 2 of them.
And I had everything in there. I had all kinds of music. So
my mug is strobing today. Very weird.
Yeah, you're weird. But so Saturday, Sunday, great concert. Zac Brown band.
And as you can see, we cooked for our people, and I actually did my show for the first time. On Sunday, I did my show.
Which show?
My Fun Guy the Entertainer cooks for you.
Okay. Well, because I wasn't included, so I figured it wasn't our show.
Which is why we have a picture, because I took a screenshot off of it.
Nice.
That's as we're setting up. I just turned the cameras on. I'm walking around to start the show, and that's my bro. Well, you're not going to see him because we get
to edit out. Your brother
my brother's standing there helping.
Nice.
You haven't seen him in a while. Burgers, brats, and hot dogs.
Cool.
And then, of course, we had macaroni, salad, and potato chips.
Cool.
But a couple things real quick.
Okay.
Between the forest fires in California and the forest fires in Canada, there is a haze over the majority of the country.
Right.
Okay. And the sunset
haze. That was a different band.
Yes. And the sunsets have been extraordinary. I did take a picture of that, but I'm not going to put it up today. I'll save that for our next show.
Okay.
But so this will give you incentive to watch the next show. You can see what the sunset looks like on Sunday. It was impressive.
So that's cool. So you had the sunset because of the forest fires. Here it just makes everything look awful.
Yes.
So that's not as much fun.
No. But now I have a question for you, or a question for our audience. Actually, I'd like to hear comments from people who have the chance to have gone to multiple venues. Needless to say, here, the Alpine Valley is an outdoor venue.
Yes.
I would assume that almost all of the venues in Vegas are indoor venues.
There are some outdoor venues, though. The Downtown Event Center is outdoor. The Red Rock has an outdoor event center. There's one that's a pool. It's a Red Rock
cool.
at the pool. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, when it's 120 degrees, where else are you going to go?
Yeah, but it's still. I'm not. No, yeah, I'm not. No, I'm not doing. I can't do it. I can't do the outdoor stuff. We have a thing called First Friday. The first Friday of every month is a big outdoor arts festival in the Arts District. I can't. It's too hot. I can't go. Even though it's at night, it's still 110. I can't do it.
Yeah.
So.
But it's a dry heat.
But okay, so outdoor venues, yes.
So which do you prefer? You've been to both. Obviously, well, you just commented. You prefer the indoors.
I prefer the indoors here because it's more comfortable.
Well,
and it's more controlled.
You can see I'm wearing a headband or sweatband or whatever you want to call it. That's me right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Every 15 minutes, I was wringing that out because it was still saturating and going into my face. I drank a full gallon of water, 2 bottles of tea, and 3 bottles of cola.
Yeah, see, I don't like that. I don't want to be uncomfortable.
No, it's not comfortable. Plus, I'm standing over a grill that's pumping out about 450 degrees.
There are times to have outdoor concerts, and I've been to outdoor concerts. I've been to outdoor concerts in. I've been to Alpine Valley. I was at Tinley Park. I don't even know what that one's called. The Tinley Park music thing. That's an outdoor one. That's pretty good. We have the Henderson Pavilion.
Poplar Grove.
Poplar Grove.
Yeah, I'm sure you went there because I went there when I knew you.
Right. But then when it rains, it all turns into mud and it's terrible. Yeah, that's no fun. I think I'm too far away from the microphone again. So let me get back in the microphone here.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're back into the microphone. You look a little weird in the microphone, but that's okay. So anyway, I would have to say that it's enjoyable to have the big tailgating experience at the outdoor venues, but ours are obviously in the summertime, and the heat and the humidity just sucks around here. So.
And how are the bugs?
I was surprised this whole year, even though mosquitoes have been very, very bad because of the amount of rain we've gotten, because the concerts were so spread out this year and there were no concerts last year. The bugs were not bad because there wasn't enough people there in a row to draw them.
To eat. There weren't enough people there to eat. That's awesome. That's a great way to say it. There weren't enough people there to eat, so the bugs died off. That's cool. So Zac Brown, that's your biggest concert so far this year?
Oh, no, the Denton Company was much bigger.
Oh, that was bigger. Wow.
Oh, my God. It was sold out both days because that was a Friday, Saturday.
Okay, yeah.
It was it took an hour and 45 minutes to get out of the parking lot both nights.
So what do your people do on the bus? Do they sleep, yell, scream, drink, party?
all of the above. No doubt about it. But they appreciate it because they don't have to worry about the DUI. They don't have to worry about the traffic. Because I'm sure, as you can realize, there's only 3 lanes of traffic. Actually, there's only 2 lanes of traffic outside of the venue.
Right.
There's 3,
right. They open up the shoulder and direct all traffic out. But here's a question for you. Where do you drop them? And then they have to drive after that, right?
Well, no, because I'm taking them to the hotels in the area. That's my whole thing.
Oh. So
I started doing this a long time ago, and actually, we had a problem with the Abbey for the first time ever. They told us we can't go there anymore, and it's because
why?
Well, because they're always busy and they don't have a lot of parking, and apparently, a whole bunch of the people that went there were not staying there.
Oh.
See, now there was a group of 4 that was staying there, but I think I picked up 16. So that meant,
some people parked there and then gotcha.
Well, no, nobody parked there, but they still walked up there, and it irritates them. Which is really funny because when I first started doing this, Abby was not even on my list, and the concierge called me and said, "Hey, I saw that you're picking up for concerts. Can you pick up here?"
Right.
And I said, "Sure." And for 9 years, we've been picking up at the Abbey and never had a problem. Now they got a new GM, and
well, he probably thinks people are coming in and drinking their booze or eating their food. So
'cause I do not need to pick up at the resort there. I can pick up right when I pick up a Country Thunder. I pick up at another location, literally 1 block away.
Yeah, so just switch it to there.
That's what I'm going to do. But it's upsetting because I love working with the Abbey. I've worked with the Abbey for 35 freaking years with my other company. I do a lot of stuff there, and I really like working there. And when they call and ask me to help out, I jump. But it just freaked me out.
Yeah, that's all right. What's in it for you now? That's all.
So speaking of freaking out, did you know I finally came up with another thing for my New Year's resolution that you always rag on me about?
Well, I don't rag on you about it. I just gave you 4 things, and so far we have to have the list. We have to put the list somewhere. You'll need to send me the list so I can add it to the description. We'll just add
it. We'll do that.
But I'm glad that you got us another item.
I did. I came up with something that Sony has that I think would be great for our viewers to chip in and pick up for me.
Yes.
They have a brand new music player available.
Yeah, and it has a gold-plated knob on it.
It's not just a gold-plated knob. Even the solder is filled with gold for better connectivity and better quality sound.
Right. Well, that used to be the old things when they'd close down the Army bases or any of the bases. People would go in and steal the electronic boards because they soldered it all with gold for the gold solder for signal flow.
Well, and that's back when gold was $100 an ounce. What is it now? Thousands.
I don't know. Yeah. So it's a player. I don't see the size of it, but the Sony player, the DMP-Z1, has 256 gigabytes of internal storage with 2 separate micro SD slots to ensure there's plenty of room for the music you pack in.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. And I like the price tag. It's something that everybody, you could get 2 or 3 of these.
I think that would be awesome. They're only $7,900 a piece.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
$7,900, not $79. $7,900. He did not make a mistake there.
No, I did not.
So it has two outputs. It has a balanced output and an unbalanced output.
Yes.
All right. Offers a vinyl processor that restores some warmth to digital music. Right. But we're 2 separate SD slots. You can connect your computer over a USB-C, which is the bigger, fatter USB. My nose again. We'll have to talk about wives' tales later.
So I figure with I'm not DJing as much because the economy around here still is not bringing it back. Although we're picking up a little bit of work this year. But this would be awesome in my office.
It would be. It looks like it's only available out of the Asia Pacific market, though. Is that true?
Just because it is doesn't mean somebody
that's what they're releasing it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, no, but that's what they're releasing it. So that's pretty cool. That's all right.
Oh, look, you could also get gold earbuds.
Yeah.
I like that.
Independent power supply, analog plus, analog minus. it's got little meters on it and everything. It's got a little display. It's pretty cool looking.
It is.
So yeah, so you get a chance, everybody, take a look at that. It's the MDR-Z1R or
From
the DMP-Z1. There's a couple
That's a mouthful, isn't it?
models of them, yeah. So that's cool.
I liked it. So now I got another New Year's resolution checked off.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, it's not checked off. Well, I guess you have two items. We have to put the list together, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I forgot what the other thing was that you wanted us to buy you.
See, that's what you get for not writing it down.
Put on the list, yeah. Well, not me, you. It's your resolution.
It was your idea.
Well, someone has to have an idea around here. So let's get on to our genuine positivity message, which is music related.
Made sense, right?
Yeah. But, it's by Play-Doh. I love Play-Doh.
So do I. It comes in all different flavors, and sometimes you can even eat it.
Play-Doh and the soccer.
Play-Doh, not Play-Doh. Okay.
Yeah, Play-Doh.
Play-Doh.
From the Greek. His teacher Socrates taught him everything he knows.
Yes.
So the genuine positivity message is music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything.
It sweetly does, Ollie.
And I think that's pretty cool. And it's true. I mean, I just did a interview on a positivity show. I'll have to get the link and put that up there. But we were talking about music and why, the music stars are disappearing and everything. And I think it has to do with the generation we're bringing up without music in schools and music being around. I love music because my mom played music. We went to musicals. I took tap and ballet lessons. I was in choir in school. These are all things that I was around that I was exposed to. And nowadays kids aren't exposed to that. So I think the music is suffering because of that, because you're just not around it. Music isn't part of their life. Isn't part of the soundtrack of their life, right?
Well, the part that's really sad is I'm doing a lot of these weddings and birthday parties and bachelorette parties and stuff like that.
And then I should play the Drake song, Kiki, will you sing me?
Well, so much of the stuff they're listening to is really hardcore negative music, which is really frustrating because that's what they're exposed to.
Oh, that's not good then either.
No.
So not that good, but Plato had it right though. Music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. I like that one.
I do too.
Cool. So
now, if there's life to everything, would that be anywhere in the universe?
No.
No?
No,
what about the Sandman?
It would be everywhere in the universe. Okay, so the Sandman universe, we talked about this as a subject. So Neil Gaiman wrote is a fantasy writer who wrote the Sandman series. And I guess that DC Comics is picking it up, and they're going to make it a full-fledged comic book universe, like all kinds of characters.
That's what it looks like.
So this is a new universe that's coming out.
Yes.
It's not old established, because the original books, The Dreaming by Neil Gaiman, the godlike creature that personified dreams themselves found themselves tasked with rebuilding his kingdom. And then they were held captive in the dreams. So going to be interesting to see how he's rewriting this for DC.
Well, plus he's doing this as a collaboration, so there's going to be a whole group of
four other writers that are doing it.
Yeah. And these aren't slackers. Or I said that wrong. Sorry for those of you who are part of this.
Oh, these are people that have established.
Yes, they're established. They're not newbies in the
Nayla Hopkins from Brown Girl in the Ring, Cat Howard
Williams III
from Roses and Rot. What?
J.H. Williams III.
Where do you see J.H. Williams III?
He's doing the Sandman Overture with Neil Gaiman.
Oh, he's not the writer, though. What? I don't.
Is he?
I'm talking about the four writers that are doing it. I don't know where you're reading.
All right.
I'm sorry. So go ahead.
That's right. It's the Sandman Overture is Neil Gaiman and J.H. Williams III.
Right, but that's not who's writing the Sandman universe.
Well, this is they wrote the prequel.
Right, that's already written. I'm talking about the new writers that are writing.
Yeah, all right.
I'm talking about the 4 new writers that are going to write this with him that aren't slackers.
Right.
That's what we were talking
It's
about.
my fault for saying slackers, too.
Well, yeah, but you went backwards in time and on the stuff that was already written.
I'm good at that, though. You know my time machine.
My favorite guy that's going to help write on this, though, is Cy Spurrier. He wrote Suicide Squad. So, did I lose you? Did we just get disconnected? Hang on. There you are. You stopped talking and it got really quiet, and I didn't know what was going on.
All right.
Because I've got you off the screen.
I am still here.
Stuff reading here. And then the last one is Dan Waters, who wrote Limbo. So that's pretty cool that they're coming up this whole new universe of all these dream, like the dreaming. That'd be cool.
Sure. And it's going to be a great tale, I'm sure.
I'm sure it'll be a great tale. But now who are you talking about? Neil Gaiman's series of Sandman, the High Water comic, is debuted in 1988. So it's been 30 years.
Long time.
Now DC's going to pick it up. And where do you see this person? Who did you say? I didn't see this person's name.
J.H. Williams III.
Where is that in the article?
All right. Your first picture down of the Denizens of the Dreaming. You see that?
No.
Denizens of the Dreaming, the Sandman universe #1.
Okay. So he's the original writer back in. Okay.
Right. And if you go a little farther, you see the Sandman Overture.
Okay. But it's not the Sandman Overture. That's just one of the books. But
yes.
But he wrote them in. Oh, okay. You just
tonight. Now we're caught up. Sorry, folks. We rolled around on that one a little bit.
Well, we just ramble. That's what we do.
We're good at it. We are professionals. Do not try this at home.
Yeah, I didn't know what you were doing.
Well,
so cool.
Why should you be any different than me?
I don't know. But I talked about it earlier, and we wanted to finish up with wives' tales.
Yes.
So our phrase origin stories is wives' tales. Now, the reason that this got put in here is because we had talked about it in a previous show, and I said, oh, wow, we should do wives' tales.
Yes.
And Scott said, wives' tales is not the same as getting tail from the wife.
That is correct. It is completely different.
Okay. Well.
You were in a hurry when you wrote it, and you wrote tail as Tail and wife. So it just went into my head.
And it never came out. And it never came out. That was bad.
Yes.
All right. So the reason they're called wives' tales is originally stories were told by women telling stories to each other or to the children.
Correct.
Okay. Now these stories did not attempt to moralize, but they were telling stories to teach lessons and make difficult concepts of death or coming of age easier for children. This was a woman's role in society to tell these tales. Now later on, men took the stories and wrote them for
no, they wouldn't do that.
They're mansplaining now. Here we go. Steve's going to get in trouble. That's right. So even back then, there was mansplaining going on.
That's right.
And those were people like Bastille or Perrault or Grimm's brothers, right? They were mansplaining wives' tales.
Excuse me. The Brothers Grimm.
Whatever. Whoever they were mansplaining. You don't need to mansplain to me, okay?
Okay.
So the male stories, however, did take the stories from women, and they turned them into moral tales for children. So they mansplained. But here
some of them were interesting.
Of old wives' tales.
Yes.
So I just grabbed a list from somewhere, and the first one that came up as a wives' tale was masturbation will make you blind or you'll have hairy palms.
Yeah, I remember hearing that one.
I don't have hairy palms. I never heard this one. Ice cream leads to nightmares.
But you notice he's wearing glasses, folks.
So? I don't need the glasses there. Ice cream leads to nightmares. Did you ever hear that one?
No.
I didn't either. Toes pointed up You have significantly low blood
I
sugar.
didn't realize why you did that. And it's so funny. I don't need my glasses. He takes it off. Our show board letters just went up about 50 points.
I did it up just to make you laugh. That's pretty funny, all right? I can shrink it back down and do that.
Well done, Steve.
You're very welcome. So that's an inside joke. But, yeah, so I don't need my glasses. Letting a wound dry out is proper treatment? No. You put the Neosporin on it or the Vaseline, you wrap it with it, and that's proper treatment.
Can you make it a little smaller? It's hurting my eyes.
Here's one I heard. Cracking knuckles gives you arthritis.
I heard that many times. They proved that's not true.
Oh, I can't get a crack. I tried.
This next one made absolutely no sense to me. I've never heard it.
High heart rates lead to female fetuses. So if you have a high heart rate, you're going to have a female baby. I've not heard that one. Now, we've all heard this one, right?
Wait a second. Wait, before you go to that one.
Okay, well, we're out of time.
High heart rate
So with that, I want to say thank you for watching. What?
If you're making babies, the heart rate should be high. So that means all the babies would be girls.
Yeah, no. No, you're doing it wrong if your heart rate's high. Just be nice and relaxed. Long, about 4 hours. And then you should call a doctor if it lasts 4 hours.
That's right.
But we've all heard this one. Swimming on a full stomach causes cramps.
Yeah.
You wait 1 hour, right? Wait 1 hour after eating before swimming.
False.
All right. I've heard this one too. Don't swallow your gum because it'll stay in your stomach for 7 years.
Yeah. No. Sorry. Doesn't happen that way.
And I don't know if I've heard it phrased this way, but I've heard this. Don't make a silly face or it'll make the silly face permanent, right? Don't do that to your face or stick like that.
It was a little different than that. It was even in a movie once. Don't make a silly face because if you get scared while you're making that face, it'll stick. That's how it went.
Oh, really? I didn't hear that version of it. Chocolate leads to acne. But isn't that true? Isn't that actually a true thing? I know touching your face leads to acne.
You know,
something in chocolate that I don't know.
Acne has more to do with your internal than external. The heat helps, inflames it. Dirty pores.
Shaving makes your hair grow back thicker. I've heard.
If only.
I've heard that. Yeah, doesn't work.
No.
Eating the crust off your sandwich will make your hair go curly, or you'll grow hair on your chest.
I never heard that one before.
So, I don't know. The appearance of white spots on your fingernails is due to lying or not eating enough green vegetables.
Okay. I always thought it had something to do with making your nose grow, but that's okay.
Well, that's what parents would tell you for, don't lie.
Yes.
It's bad luck to open an umbrella indoors. Is that a wives' tale or is that a superstition?
I'd call that a superstition.
Superstition, right? Don't walk underneath ladders, black cross.
Right.
And so we started off with masturbation, and we're going to end with nosebleeds are a sign of sexual arousal.
Okay. It sort of makes sense because if you're sexually aroused, your blood pressure goes up.
And you'll have a female fetus.
There you go.
So there you go. So with that,
tied it up.
I hope you enjoyed all your wives' tales, and I want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
and please subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. Go to whathappened.world. I've got to figure out which way to point. Which way are you? You're that way. It's under you, so you just point straight down, and I got to point. I'm going to try pointing that way and see if that's the right way to point. But I think it's the logo. The logo is over there. So if the logo is over there, then I got to point that way to get to what happened.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, it's crazy being dyslexic. But yes, please subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. Whathappened.world. You can get to everything. Go to Fun Guy the Entertainer Cooks for you. Hopefully he'll get that episode of him cooking at Zac Brown. What?
That's what I said. You watch this show. That one. I'm pointing at me.
Oh, okay. I don't have you up on the screen, so you can be sticking your tongue out at me, and I wouldn't know. So go for it. But I will see it in the replay. And with that, I wanted to say, live every day, and we'll see you at the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Be crazy, but you still amaze me.